Yo, Tony D here with a special shout out video. This is for Garrett. He is the husband of my niece, which would make us, he would be like nephew-in-law? I don't know, man, but the family, we can be bros if it's all about comics. You know what I mean? Family's kind of getting into it. My niece, she picked up Cul-de-sac. We'll review that together. Hope she enjoys it. I enjoyed it. And she said that Garrett might like a little Predator action. Well, I got some Predator, Alien, Terminator. I have a bunch of that. This will just be like a showcase video to kind of give him a taste of the niblets. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of cool to show you my stuff. It's like we're just hanging out, man. Like back when you'd hang out with your buds and they'd be like, man, check this out. So it's all good. Let's get into this showcase. Predator kills the Marvel Universe. Totally enjoying that. Can the Predator do it? I don't know. I bought 3 copies of this. 2, yeah. So we're on issue 2. I bought 2. I didn't realize I did that. But here's another thing, Garrett and Amy and whoever else is watching in the family. They make what's called variant covers, and these are good. So you'll have different artists. They'll put their take on it, and this one is grim. Look at that. You know who that is. Got him. So I bought a bunch of variants when this came out. I totally dig it. This one is probably not a popular one, but you'll find out that I'm not into popular. I'm not into mainstream. I'm into what I like. And that's what it's all about. Boom. Another one. Totally dug this one. I love the spider web, kind of like maybe Spider-Man has his little light on him. And then they do Predator, Black, White, and Blood. And they do a lot of these with a lot of characters like Venom, Moon Knight, a bunch of Marvel characters. So totally dig this artist. DeMayo, he's good. Clean. That's what I think when I see his illustrations. But what they have in here is, I'll give Garrett the deets. We'll give him some, I call them niblets, just a taste. This one's actually it's an anthology book, so you'll have, it's good bang for your buck. So they have like 3 stories in here, and I'll just give you a little taste. So it's kind of cool. They go with a theme of, black, white, and they put a little green in there because the Predators on that greenness. So yeah, this is like in the past. Looks like cowboy days. That's what I call it. And they have a Predator that they captured. So you have a story like that. Then you'll have, I'll show you the second one. These are actually good stories. Once and future. So you're setting up with, artwork's gritty, which is cool. You'll find your way with what you like. And that's what I encourage everyone to do, man. Get into what you like. Don't get into what other people like. Like what you love and love what you like. So that's kind of some niblets there. This one was really interesting where a Predator walks into a gun show, and I think everybody knows the rules of a Predator. They have to be, their adversary, whoever they're hunting, has to be a threat. So think about that for a second. He goes into a gun show. That's a first. It's a good story. So some of the stories continue into the other issues and some end. It'll just be a 1-issue thing. So you're getting a variety. So people that, if you're into anthology books, these are really good. Sometimes anthology books can, just not be that great, but I will give a thumbs up for that. And yeah, number 2 here. Good cover, man. Oh, here we go. Spider-Man versus Predator. This is highly recommended. I think my sister should get this one. I think she's a Spider-Man. I bought multiple copies. Like I could actually, yeah, this was a great cover. So there you go, Tracy. There's Mary Jane getting stalked. Will her hero save her in time? Yeah, this, for me right now, that's an homage cover. And what that is They draw this swipe. I call it swiped, but it's like an iconic cover that's really popular. They'll just switch characters with the book, so that's an homage. So yeah, totally recommend Predator versus Spider-Man. And that actually, I should have did that reverse, but this right here segues into that. They're related. So if you're going to go that route, I would do the Predator versus Spider-Man first. And you know, if you can get a trade, man. It's cool. These are some older ones. So I'll give you the niblets on the older stuff. I've had these in my collection for quite some time. So they did, Dark Horse, a publisher, did quite a few stories with the Predator. It was a big deal in the early 90s. And so you have Cold War. You can kind of see where that's going is, you know, the Russians. These were all good stories. You know, some of these, like I have the complete Cold War set, but I had a long box stolen from me, and some of these were in there and I lost them. But the Bloody Sands of Time. So you can see the theme that they were going for, kind of going back to like a World War I setting. 2-2. So that's cool. I still have that. Now we're getting into some Aliens action. Aliens hot right now. Alien Earth. Oh man, great show. I highly recommend Alien Earth for anybody. Everyone at work's talking about it, and it's fun. So Dark Horse also did Aliens. I think they had the rights for Aliens, Terminator, Predator. Like this was the publisher to go to for these. Right now it's Marvel. Yeah, the covers are cool. We'll just showcase some Geiger influence there. Earth War. Earth War was cool. I think all of these I bought back in the day were like, actually I have 2 of those, were actually enjoyable. Kelly Jones, very popular artist, worked on this one, and you can totally tell he's great. Let's finish it up, man. I think we're getting into got another Kelly Jones. Yeah, Kelly Jones, the Hive series. Those are the ones that I lost in the theft. But you know what? I recovered. It's all positive, and we just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? You just buy more. And you know, also an intention of the channel is if funds are tight, use the channel to, you know, get them niblets. See what is what. So Terminator, great artwork. Got some more of that. The Enemy Within. So yeah, Dark Horse hit a bunch of home runs back in the day. I think people are gonna know what's up with this one. Yeah, that's a total key. This run right here was the first issue of a complete alien story, I believe is how you would say it. Not the first appearance of an alien, but a complete story. It's worth a little bit of money, man. I don't know how much, but you can Google that up. So Dark Horse presents. This was a good one. And then another Dark Horse presents. This was like Dark Horse's anthology back in the day. So there's a taste, man. Hopefully Garrett gets on it. Let's go.